it's probably gonna be like pulling teeth. Can you say anything about your 8 efforts to win? Put it in perspective. What has it been?
Yeah, you know what, Rob, it's really the motto with our program. It's not about me, and God has truly blessed me with players and coaches and administrations, and just certainly a family that has been with me every step of the way, and been doing it a long time, obviously, but I'm just thankful, blessed of, and I do know this, that every time that I thought I could do it on my own, it didn't work, and I just thank God for looking out for me through the years, because there's times I really messed it up, and I appreciate Him not quitting on me and keeping me where I needed to be. But I'm really thankful to the players. I know what grind they put in it every day, and our coaches and people, our program, and I've just been blessed again with having a chance to be around so many wonderful people.
Rick, what can you say about the way that Dalton, Zakai, and Jonas did what they did today? And when those three are playing that way, is that when this team is likely to be at its best?
Yeah, and again, those guys, I mean, what Zakai did, I mean, look at his rebounds, his assists, and right there, and Jonas plays like he did tonight. But I thought everybody, I tell you, I thought Jamal Meshach's minutes were huge. I mean, you go back to down there, they just had their way with us, and got a lot of respect for Buzz and his program and how hard they play, and they're a difficult team to play against. But the rebounding was a big deal. You know, we've obviously talked about that, and you're talking about one of the best offensive rebounding teams in the country, and we certainly didn't want them to get in the lane and make it a jumping contest. But again, I could talk about each one of these guys, but I truly, and I mean this, I thought everyone that went in that game tonight impacted it some way, somehow, and it was really a great mindset, and we just got to continue to try to improve and get better with it.
Go Ryan and Ben.
Talk a lot about players being able to affect the game without scoring. Was Zakai have one of the best 3 of 10 shooting performances you've ever seen tonight?
Yeah, he did, and I thought, you know, he takes everything personal, and he knows. And I told him I thought he played one of his worst games that he's played since he's been here at Missouri, and you could tell he had great focus the last couple of days getting ready, and he is a guy that impacts the game. If he makes shots, that's one thing, but him getting into the lane and really spraying it the way he did, and collapsing the defense, and then giving guys a chance to catch it on the run and do some things, he's just invaluable with what he does. I mean, what can you say about a guy on the court getting 9 rebounds like that, and yet just distributing the ball the way he did, and he's a special player.
Rick, it seemed like Jonas was as aggressive as he's been all season. Is that kind of what you saw, or what did you think was the difference between tonight and 2 weeks ago?
Playing with force and not settling, and attacking the rim and trying to go in there and just playing with force, and obviously rebounding the ball. I mean, he was, I thought, terrific, getting his hands up and really rebounding the ball with 2 hands. And they're a team that you've got to work to get it, because they are relentless in terms of coming at it. And even when you get it, they stay after it. But when Jonas plays with an aggressive attitude, I mean, he's as effective as anybody in the country that plays his position.
Coach Barnes, how do you and the guys plan to keep your momentum going forward to top 25 matchups with Auburn coming up?
Well, I mean, you look at our schedule. I mean, every team we were going to play from here on out is going to be in the NCAA tournament, and so it is about building and trying to improve. And obviously, if you think you arrived just right now, every team we play, our guys understand if we're not locked in, we can get beat, and get beat badly. And so it's about, we talk about mindset, like every coach, you ask that question to any coach in the country. You hope that you can, again, realize where we are this time of year, and you're going to be ready to go, because it can go one way or it can go the other real quick and get away from you.
Coach, a lot of your possessions seems like you worked late into the shot clock in your half-court offense. What did you think of the pace of your half-court offense most of the game today?
There's no doubt we want to play with pace. I think everybody knows that, and you know, other teams will play with pace too. But when you're getting this time of year too, I mean, this league is a great league, and I think it's a league that's worthy of 9 teams, and there's teams in this league defend, and if you don't get down the court, it's going to be a grind every night, because teams are going to, they work hard at trying to keep you from getting early shots, and then they want to put you up against the clock if they can. And So pace is important for us, but I do think that we played a lot of different styles this year. We can play a lot of different ways with our team. But I think if we had our druthers, yeah, we like to play teams that get up and down and go, but not all teams do that.
Wes, Grant, Ryan.
Rick, as a guy who watches a lot of basketball, obviously, it seems like there's a couple teams across the country that have been fairly consistent this season, but with even some of the rest of the best teams, it's the difference between their best and some of their worst has been kind of all over the place. Is that a parity deal across the country right now, or are there just more good teams?
No, I do think there's parity around the country. And again, I can only tell you, for the last month and a half, we've been so locked in on our league and have great respect for the coaches in this league. And I don't care if you ask if any coach in the country, in this league or anywhere, any league, if you go on the road, I'm not sure we'd think anybody gets upset because how hard it is to win. And then on the other hand, you think about winning at home. It's hard to win at home too. And so I do think there's certainly parity in college basketball. Certainly the transfer portals has something to do with that. But there's still a lot of basketball. There's some teams right now that people aren't talking about that still have a chance to make a move, and who knows, can catch lightning in the bottle. Who knows what may happen? But it's still about trying to improve and finding a way to get better.
Rick, do you think 2 weeks ago in College Station affected this team more than other losses have this season? Or if this game meant more because of that?
You know, I don't think that. To be honest with you, they knew that I wasn't very happy after the game at Missouri, and it's not to take anything away from Missouri, because Missouri played really, really hard, and they made the game the way it did. But did I think we were sharp mentally at Missouri? No, we weren't. We were not detail oriented and just doing things that I talked about it. I said, hey, this is who we are right now. We don't have but 7 games left, and you're either going to have 7 or how far can you go into the tournament? And we've got to decide, like every team right now, go back to mindset or consistency, knowing that everybody you play can beat you if you're not totally locked in and ready to play for 40 minutes.
You feel like Tobe is starting to turn a corner these last 2 games?
I do, and again, you know, we're watching him practice. I mean, I think the work he puts in, I mean, it all goes back. I mean, we got a group of guys that they work hard. It means something to them. And Tobe's a guy that goes above and beyond what you ask him to do within our program, and he's getting better offensively. He's getting more of a feel for it. I think he's starting to understand more and more. I thought pretty much tonight defensively, our post guys maybe, and I maybe shouldn't say it until I see it, but I thought they did probably as good a job. I'm saying it right now, I might change my mind when I see the film, but I thought they did as good a job as they've done all year, consistently getting up on the ball screen action. And if you're going to have to guard ball screens. I mean, if you're going to play and win this time of year, you've got to deal with ball screens and one-on-one isolations. And I thought tonight, collectively, we had a good effort in both of those areas.
I know you love compliments, but if you had to pick a play that Zakai made tonight, what was the best thing he did for this team?
When he came out of the game, he said, "Can I have one more?" And I said, "No, because if I put you back one more possession, you'll ask for one more again," because he wanted to play all of them. But it's just who he is, and he knows he wants to be as good a basketball player as he can possibly be, and I'm really proud of the fact that he took. And I was hard on him after what I said to him after the Missouri game, and I'm not going to get into that with you, but I was hard on him, and you know what? He fixed it, and that's what he is about. So I'm not sure there's any one game here other than, I mean, he goes up and steals the ball a couple of times on his own. I've seen him do that, you know, but it was the way I thought he, again, manages the game, and like you said, he didn't have a particularly great shooting night. It was just how he controlled the game for us.
How pleasing was the rebounding performance after 2 weeks ago in College Station?
Well, you know, we haven't been great for a couple weeks. You guys kept asking me about it, and but it was, I thought our guys knew, and again, it's out of respect for Texas A&M. I mean, again, we have great respect for Buzz and his program, and like I said, they're a difficult team to play against, but the one thing, if you're not ready to go in there and battle on the boards, they can take advantage of you real quickly.
Anything else? All right, thanks.
All right, thank you, guys.